Hey everybody, welcome to Plan and Breakthroughs. We're doing another best to worst of a franchise. And this one is now about Resident Evil. Yep. So we done Chris's, I hit with Chris as well, yeah. So we've done Chris's list. Link will be in the description once he actually, posts it.
Yeah, so with the other one, Call of Duty.
Yep, so we'll get to that. So now, let's just get right to it really. But before that, I've played almost every single Resident Evil, just list a few I haven't played. Pretty much the non-important ones. So like Resident Evil Gaiden on the Game Boy.
Gay.
I don't know how it's pronounced.
I'm sorry.
So, but yeah, that one I haven't played. I've seen it, but I haven't played it. It just don't really need to. Like it's a completely different. It's Game Boy. Like it's not
Go
canon.
Game
It's
Boy,
not.
go.
It's not important.
I was gonna say, go Gay Boy, go.
Haven't played that one. I haven't really felt the need to play it. So next one is Umbrella Corps. I think came out last 2017. But yeah, this game looks like trash. I thought it was like, well, I swear, I thought it was a free-to-play game in Resident Evil maps. No, it's a fully priced game, and it's just like an online shooter mainly. There's like some solo shit, but
in this one, you don't kill zombies. You
you
kill umbrellas.
Yeah, you kill other players or umbrella agents or whatever with zombies in the map to halt your progress and slow you down and shit. But the crawling in this game though is really fast. I don't know if you've seen it, but when you go prone, you're like moving so quickly. It's like the fastest crawl ever in a video game.
It's like a woman trying to run away from her predator.
And
Hell to the north.
yeah, it's like, I guess, your example.
Oops.
But one other thing is, when you hold the gun, you aim. The gun is like right here, by your ear, and I'm
So
like,
the same as like Firewatch,
what? Firewatch?
the VR game.
Oh, Firewall.
Firewall.
Yeah. Well, that's VR, but this one's like you actually aim. The gun's like right here. Like how that? What sense does that make? Like when the hurt your is.
You know what
your eardrums.
you look like? You look like the fucking samurais holding their sword like, I'm gonna slice you to pieces.
Yeah, looks like that, but he's holding the gun like that. But yeah, Umbrella
With a
Corps.
pistol.
Yeah, with a pistol. That's how he holds. I don't know about the machine gun, but if you hold the machine gun like that,
imagine a
that's not-
shotgun.
well, just
Like you got the,
fucking
you know, the
eardrums
shotgun
out.
has its burst part where it's like it recoils. So imagine like this.
Yeah, you break
Your
around.
arm just like
Just goes
breaks
over.
and dislocates every time you shoot. And it's like you have to use like some stem shots from the new Call of Duty just to refix your arm and then shoot again and dislocate your arm. It's like constantly just dislocating.
It should be
your
like
arm.
a zombie game or something, where your bones are like fragile and you have to kill other
Oh
zombies
no, you're
with
zombies.
guns.
You're a zombie then.
You play. I don't know if you get to play as a zombie, but I know you get to play as just human agents, whatever. But anyway, game's terrible. Well, I haven't played it. That's about it. Never will play it.
Sound.
And the last one is Mercenaries 3D on the 3DS. I think it's just Resident Evil Mercenaries just on the 3DS. I think it has Resident Evil 5 graphics. I guess toned down because 3DS. And yeah, that's just really it's just Mercenaries on 3DS. So I think that came out at the same time as Resident Evil Revelations on 3DS. So that was actual full game. So I guess that got overshadowed by it. But that's about it. I haven't really played the Resident Evil Java Flash games or the Resident Evil 1 on the Game Boy, the unreleased one.
And you haven't played the remastered for Resident Evil 2?
Well, that's now, so I can't play it.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'll probably share my thoughts on that a little later. But for now, let's just get straight to the list. I got 20 games here. I'm pretty sure I'm not missing any. So let's get to it.
Can I fall asleep halfway through?
No, you gotta listen. I just listen to what I gotta say, yeah? I listen to you, you listen to me.
Yeah, but you only had to listen to me for 20 minutes.
Yeah, you listen to me for like fucking hours.
Exactly, same with Call of Duty.
I
Somehow
try not to-
your one went longer than mine.
I'll try not to drag this on.
Good.
So, first game, number 20, is the worst one, Resident Evil Survivor 2. So, like Survivor 1, FPS, and it's pretty much... Yeah, it's like you have the tank controls, but in a first-person view. And all you gotta do in this game...
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's just like it's like an arcade shooter, really. But the thing that sucks about this game is it's Resident Evil Code Veronica graphics and the same environments, probably even worse graphics, I think. But it's just those environments, There's no voice acting whatsoever. It's just text, and it's just like a very shitty arcade game. Like you just go from area to area, just shoot zombies, and like that's it. There's no reason for this to even exist because it's not canon. When it's actually a dream as well, and the end it pulls that shit off. Like it's just.
Oh, so same with Black Ops 3.
It's a dream. So you talk about this other stuff now. We're getting off topic.
No, I'm being serious. It was like, remember how you have to go inside someone's mind,
Yeah, but
and they count that as their dreams.
Okay, but like at least you come out with in it. You know, you like know some shit. But with this, it's just like it's just in the end, it's like a dream. That's it.
Don't mess with the science fiction.
Yeah, this is horror. Yeah, survival horror.
It's horror sci-fi.
It's sci-fi.
Well, you're in a dream. Sci-fi.
Okay, well, yeah, in this one, it turned out to be a dream, and that's it. Like, there's no reason for this to even exist.
You're a dream of a dream.
Fuck you. Yeah. So that's all I got to say. It's just a shitty arcade game.
A shitty dream of a dream.
Yeah. So next is number 19 is Resident Evil Survivor 1. Yeah, the first one. This one is I put this one above 2 because
it's not a dream of a dream.
It's not a dream, and at least it's not like you just take Resident Evil Code Veronica. That's the thing. They slapped this on a very good game and just put some shit arcade shit over it. But with this Survivor 1, at least it's a different, like, I mean, the zombies and graphics are probably the same as the, like, maybe Resident Evil 2, maybe even worse. But at least it has an original plot, I guess. Even though it's not good, it has terrible voice acting, but I guess most of them, all the classics do. But this one, I don't know if you can even make fun of this one, at least.
I think you can, if you tried.
But like, it's, again, no reason for it to exist, because none of it really gets carried over. It's not like, oh yeah, remember that bit from Survivor 1, remember this guy, remember this stuff happened now. Forget, it's a forgettable game, just another arcade shooter.
Yeah, but then, with all honesty, anyone could say that to any Resident Evil game. They don't get into it.
I got into it, not these ones, huh? Mm. So, yeah, again, another arcade. Same as Survivor 2, but at least this one was original. But, out of the way, number 18 is Operation Raccoon City. Again, this is just so fucking bad.
Yo, instead of zombies, you fight raccoons!
Yeah, you know Raccoon City, don't you?
No.
It's the city. It's a city called Raccoon City. It's Operation Raccoon. Yeah, hence the name Raccoon City.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with raccoons.
But I still want to fight raccoons.
But yeah, I don't even know if there's a raccoon in any Resident Evil game. Someone should check that. But yeah, Operation Raccoon City. The trailer was good. I liked the trailer. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Sorry, there's gonna be some construction work in I can't control it. Apologies.
The funny part is I mentioned it in mine and it did not go through.
Yeah, it's lucky you. So I'll try to talk louder here. So yeah, Operation Raccoon City. The trailer was great. It looked like it was going to be a little bit like a remake of 2 because it had like Leon in it coming into the city, kind of like Resident Evil 2, but with a twist, I guess.
Yeah, but you see Leon and straight away get wet.
Yeah, but then it turns out like that shit dries up pretty quickly because it's not actually about that. It's you're these 4 Umbrella agents.
Okay.
I forgot their names. They're completely forgettable.
Okay. I got names for you.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh fuck you, man.
I could have said Umbrella 1, Umbrella 2, Umbrella 3,
I thought you
Umbrella 4.
were gonna mention Cthulhu.
No, because they're not hentai related.
But these Umbrella agents, I think there's 7 of them, completely forgettable.
I mean, you could have said there was 7. I only stopped at 4.
Yeah, because you start, it's only 4, you can only play as, it's a co-op game,
Okay.
but up to 4 players, but there's 7 agents you can pick up from. But yeah, the game is just shitty, forgettable, bland third-person shooter with a Resident Evil skin slapped on it.
It's like most.
Yeah, so I got this for £30 as well. I tried to give it a chance, £30, and yeah, it wasn't that good, even though I knew people were saying it was bad. But yeah, good trailer, that's about it.
Oh, I should say this now. People say it's bad. See a price, it's like, nah, can't be asked. But back in the day, it's like, yeah, I can be asked. But not anymore, because it's your own money.
Well, that was actually on sale for £30 at the time.
Yeah, but I mean, like, when it's your own money, you wouldn't have bought it.
It wasn't my money.
Was it birthday money, or was it just...
It was my money.
money you earned or money like?
I don't know, probably like at the time, you know, all you have is birthday money and
Or
Christmas money or
allowance.
whatever. I didn't have an allowance, but we'll get...
Just,
No, never mind
Either
about
way,
that.
it wasn't your money. It's money that people gave you for your birthday or
Yeah,
Christmas.
and I guess I regret purchasing it, yeah, but gave it a go, that's my opinion. Moving on to number 17 is Resident Evil Dead Aim. Yeah, this is part of the Survivor series, I guess, because like this one's again another arcade shooter, but this one
It's where you can't aim.
you can aim, but it actually has it's third person and first person. You explore with third person, you aim and shoot with first person. Yeah, first person, yeah. But this one, original story. I mean, graphics are a step up because it's PS2, but again, shit characters, shit plot, just just forgettable. Really, it's just another.
And you can't aim.
Yeah, but at least you know it's just zombie shooting, I guess. Like another. Okay, at least this one's slightly better than Survivor 1 and 2 because controls are a little better. It looks a little better as well because PS2 and
It wasn't in a dream.
I guess you can make fun of this one because the voice acting is also bad. I mean, you think maybe they'll be improved by this point, but
See, now, because I haven't played it, I can't make fun of it. But either way, I'm just going to say... fucking shit.
yeah. So I mean, we're still at the bottom of the barrel here. So next one is we're getting into slightly better territory here. So number 16 is Umbrella Chronicles for the Nintendo Wii, and I think it came out for the PS3 as well.
Oh, no, I thought we were just counting the main games, like in normal consoles, not like...
The things I've been listing is not the main ones.
Exactly. Like, I
No,
honestly thought it was just the main ones.
No, there's plenty of Resident Evils. Umbrella Chronicles.
Fuck.
I guess this is like Survivor as well, but better. I
You
mean,
upset me now.
it's arcade. Like you actually get the Wii controller, and you know you got to play and shoot like that.
You upset me now, because I could have actually added more than... Because I played ones on Game Boy and on Nintendo Wii.
Yeah, but Game Boy, like what the Gaiden.
I don't remember what game names they were.
That's the only one on Game Boy.
I sold my Game Boy game and everything. But
Well,
I
then
had some on
then
Game
you don't
Boys.
have much to say then.
Yeah, but no, because I sold my Game Boy recently. Yes, again.
Recently, okay.
Everything I've sold has been recent.
Everything.
Yeah.
Your PS1. You didn't have PS1, did you?
PS1.
Oh, you did actually. You played Spider-Man.
Yeah,
didn't you?
PS1
So
is
that's
the
how I
one.
know.
PS1 is the one I sold. PS2 is in the room.
You still got your
Next
PS2.
I sold all my games. The only games we kept was a Tomb Raider and a Spyro. Oh, and Simpsons Hit and Run.
Yeah, that's good game. But yeah, Umbrella Chronicles. Yeah, because it follows Resident Evil 0, 1, and 3. The third, when it got to Resident Evil 3, it actually got shit because it didn't really follow it that well. You killed the Nemesis like in the police station. Like you couldn't,
Spoilers.
like seriously. Yeah, but like in the main game that
Spoilers.
doesn't happen. But in the Umbrella, it's like they didn't follow that game well. My favorite one of those 3 games, very well. But I guess just like a arcade shooter, you know, you got your point and shoot, and it kind of retells the stories again. I guess a little differently, but. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just there's better ones.
Very much. There's always better ones.
So I like to put 15 and 14 both like together because they're the same game. Resident Evil Outbreak 1 and 2. So
Okay.
yeah, this one it's like it goes back to kind of like its roots with the tank controls and all that. I mean that's good. I like that, and it has original maps.
Mhm.
So it's not like it's just not a remake or remaster of anything. It's just like its own thing, like Outbreak, where it takes place in between, or like Resident Evil 2 and 3, and you pick one out of 7, 8, or something people with their own unique abilities. Like one, you can be a police officer that has his own special gun. You can be
So like specialists in Call of Duty.
yeah,
But slightly
yeah.
shitter.
Well, this is Resident Evil. I mean,
Yeah, but
you're not going to be like, yeah, I'm going to pull out my fucking...
I'm not gonna pull out my fucking motherfucking rocket launcher, you
my
know.
flipping radiation bomb crap that you're using like us for.
Oh no, I'm gonna be honest, that is so fun to use. You just fucking jump in the middle, inside a house with like 4 or 5 people and just fucking radiate everyone. It's like, you
Snoopy.
can't kill me, motherfucker. And if you have the perk shulker, it's like you're crouched and you're moving so much faster, and they can't kill you for shit.
It's not those kind of specialists. They have just had like a unique item that.
AKA like any other Resident Evil, like Ada has her crossbow.
Yeah, but when I say item, it's not just specifically weapons. These ones can have like there's a character
one
called,
has their baseball bat.
There's a character called Yoko who has like an extra backpack who can has a backpack and carry extra items.
Is
like
his
for
surname
example,
Karama?
I don't know really. I just know her name is Yoko and she's like the youngest.
Oh, her surname's Yoko.
No, the first name's Yoko.
Okay, her surname better be Karama.
I don't know. I forgot that. The
check.
You check. I gotta do my list. So yeah, I kind of put these in the same, like 14, 15, put these together because they're pretty much the same game. It's just different maps, really.
Yeah.
And
some maps are better than others.
The thing I don't like about this though is that it's time-based, really, because you're already infected, and you pretty much have a time limit to beat the level. You can slow down the infection, but yeah, I just don't like the idea of being rushed. Like I like to explore these levels and all that. But the thing about these games, I would like a remaster or a what do you call it, a third game or whatever to come out, reboot, whatever, because I think this would have been fun, because this game was actually more for online, but with PS2 I didn't even know how, like, I didn't even know like, online existed at the time.
Called?
Resident Evil Outbreak. So yes, because you get to play with, you have other NPC companions that are AI controlled, and they are fucking shit. The AI is terrible. Because they can pick up any item, even key items, and you can be like, okay, I need a key, you search around for it, and you turn out, oh, this person has it the whole fucking time, okay, well, fuck you. So, yeah, it's one of those games that would be a lot of fun with online, so I don't even know if you can still do that nowadays.
I'm very disappointed at her name.
Okay, what's fucking Yoko's name?
Yoko Suzuka.
Okay.
Suzuki.
Problem solved.
I'm changing it to Yoko Kurama.
But I put Outbreak 1 ahead of Outbreak 2, because it's the first one, you know, it's... The second one's more like the first one.
The first one's always better.
Yeah, so that's what I got to say about Outbreak. I'd like to see another one, you know, in the future if there's one. So now we got to the 13. So number 13 is Revelations 2. You haven't played that one?
Obviously I haven't.
Yeah, you haven't. So you played the first Revelation. Yeah, that's it.
I slightly played the first Revelations.
Yeah. So, but with Revelations 2, this had like an episodic thing, like you had to wait like every month or something. I don't know. I think it's every week or month. I forgot. But at the time, yeah. So you had episodic, and I just don't like that shit. And unless it's like Telltale games, I don't like that shit. Yeah.
Wait. Real life months or in game?
In real life.
So you actually had to wait a month to do something.
Yeah. So yeah, episode 1. Okay,
so
cool.
it is like Telltale games.
Yeah, next month, episode 2 until. But then all you gotta do is like the game, like it's already out now. Like the full game has all the episodes, all the everything.
But either way, it's like you could complete the game within a day, and then you have to wait the rest of the month for the next part.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was a month, but it was. Yeah, you had to wait for the next episode. I just don't. That's not Resident Evil, and it says previously on Resident Evil. I hate that shit. That's not fucking TV. So I just don't like that.
What's it called? Revelations 2?
Yeah, Revelations 2.
Well, did they do have Revelations? I don't remember.
Yeah, Revelations 1, the one on 3DS and
yeah,
HD.
but I mean, like they didn't do that, did they?
No, they didn't
Telltale
do that
aspect.
Oh no, they didn't do that for Revelations.
Was this the only one where they've had a Telltale aspect?
Yeah.
Do you think it's probably because by the time that they made this, fucking The Wolf Among Us was huge?
Maybe either that or some development thing. I don't know.
Because you had all the new Telltale games coming out, and I'll be honest, Wolf Among Us was fucking... It was good. Yeah,
it was dope. I'd like to see a second season at some point. If I don't know like what's happening with the company, but it would be nice.
I thought they stopped making Telltale games.
No, they made like a Walking Dead season 4, the final season. But shit's happening. Yeah. So, but let's just get back to the list. Yeah. So Revelations 2. The gameplay was, I mean, it was like Resident Evil 6, but I guess more horror in a way. Like it wasn't as fast paced, and you couldn't do the jumping around on the floor and rolling around and any of that.
You can't do your spam rolling.
The thing I don't like about this game though is
it still Revelations 2?
Yeah, is co-op, because I don't think the second player would have as much fun, because the second player is like a support role. So
Ada campaign.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think even I guess they can interact more than
throughout the whole thing.
yeah, the Resident Evil 6 Ada campaign. If you're the agent, they can't interact with anything. So, with Revelations 2, the co-op aspect, whoever's the second player is like the support kind, so they can't really attack. They don't have guns. They can just one's got a crowbar and there's like a second character who just points. You can see enemies through walls and invisible enemies. I guess that helps, so they can throw a rock. That's it, really.
So you're pretty much telling me I could be number 2 if we played this shit, yeah?
Yeah.
I could be the number 2 character, and throughout the whole series,
Be a dick. Yeah.
you're just gonna see me go, duck it over there!
Yeah, that's the thing. That's
Fucker. And then I could just tell her, say,
it's over there. You shoot, waste your bullets.
He's to your right. You sure? Yes. He's not like right next to you on your left. Are you 100% sure? Ugh. Have you died? He was on my left. I'm sorry, I'm seeing this one on your right. Well, you could have told me the one that was right on my arse. I'm sorry. I was a female.
Nah, that's what I don't like about it.
Can we play it?
Nah. I already played it PS3 and PS4.
Yeah, but if we play Resident Evil 1, Revelations 1, we
Yeah.
have to do Revelations 2.
Well, we'll see in the future, but for now, Revelations 2 weaker than 1. I did like Barry in this game. Barry Burton, he was good. I like they brought Claire back finally after Code Veronica. She wasn't as good though. I just
Fuck these people.
yes, but
They need the new characters.
it wasn't the same Claire. It's a more mature Claire. I didn't really like it, but oh well.
New characters for the win.
But yeah, so moving on to the number 12. So yeah, number 12 is Revelations 1. So
you hate on me because I put Revelations
Yeah, I got-
far down
I got a lot more of this.
on my list, which, remember, my list is a lot shorter, and you get pissed off with me, yet the games that I've put ahead of Revelations 1,
Yeah, they're done.
you've also put ahead, but you hate me for putting them
I
ahead
hated
of me.
you for doing Resi 4. Yeah. And
Yeah,
Resi 3, I didn't say Revelations.
Yeah, but the difference is Resi 3, wait, which one was it that you understand the reasons why?
Yeah,
It
Revelations.
should just be honorable mention.
Revelations because you haven't played it.
No. That
Oh,
was
3, sorry, because you
Three.
haven't played it really.
And then 4, it was literally just the fact that I couldn't be asked.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like it, because it was a good game. But Revelations, I can understand it being low, because it's it's better than 2, just
I
because...
can understand it being low, but I
Because-
still get pissed off with you that you put it so far down.
Let me finish.
Yeah, fucking
This version I played was the PS3 one, the HD one. Pretty much, not the 3DS one. I haven't played that, but the HD one is better. Because, it doesn't have... When you aim... Is it when you aim, it like goes into first person on the 3DS? Because this one has the over-the-shoulder, has the traditional
I
gameplay.
believe
Yeah.
so.
And you can move and shoot in this one as well.
Yay!
It's
good.
It kind of goes back to horror slightly. I mean, it still has all the action and all that. But the thing with this one is that the co-op is better than Revelations 2. Because at least the second player has guns. So that's why I prefer it more.
worse. I'd rather be a pointer than a shooter.
No, that's
I'd just
that's
be...
worse. That's
do you
bad.
know how I know I'd probably do really badly?
What?
You know how I like speed running?
Oh yeah.
I'd be running through the whole game just pointing.
Yeah, that's why I just don't like. Yeah,
It's like you're like, Chris, we need to complete this mission in under 30 seconds. Gotcha, run and point. Finger ahead to the end and just zoom.
I mean, the game is still third-person shooter. I mean, it's not as detailed as it's been a previous generation, PS3 generation thing. But with Revelations 2, it's on PS4 and all that. But still, like, just the difference in co-op. It's still, because of that, I put it above it. Yeah. And it's still like it's still a good game. Like it's been a while since I played it. We'll probably get around to it in our channels. But this is from last time I played it though. I don't know if it will change, but it was still good. The only thing I really hated about this game were 2 characters called I think they're called Keith and David, who are the 2 most out of place characters in Resident Evil history. Seriously, they're just so bad.
Yo, they just sound like generic people. Like, Hello, Mr. Keith.
If
Hello, Mr. David.
if we get around to it, you'll see. But yeah, that's what I really don't like about the game. But yeah, moving on to number 11. This is Resident Evil: The Darkside Chronicles. So, like Umbrella Chronicles is the sequel.
So, I need to ask one question.
Well,
If this is the Darkside
it's not nothing to do
Chronicles,
with Star Wars.
where's the light side?
There is no light side. Nah, it's the thing. The dark side is right though. This game is actually pretty dark with its cutscenes. The cutscenes were fucking look beautiful on the Wii as well.
How gruesome?
It was pretty gruesome. It just looked like it looked very Resident Evil dark.
Yeah, but how are cutscenes dark if it's not gruesome?
Yeah, it's gruesome as well. Like there's gruesome in it.
Okay, was someone chopped in half?
Yeah.
Was a pee-pee chopped?
No, I don't think.
Was a nose chopped off?
Well, no.
Ears?
No, but the thing, people,
Arms,
people
legs?
get killed. Yeah.
Yeah, but killing isn't that gruesome. It's how they kill you.
You get
If I literally if like in Assassin's Creed, if I
Yeah.
hide your body and stab you,
yeah.
that's not gruesome. That's just me killing you.
Yeah,
The
what I'm
gruesome
saying
part is
is-
how you do it.
What I'm saying is they look great. Yeah, they look really good. Those cutscenes, gore aside. But yeah,
Needs more gore.
but it's like Umbrella Chronicles, you know, the same gameplay and all that. But it has Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil Code Veronica, and they retell that story, and I'm like, fuck yeah, those are my favorites. That's probably the reason why I like it way better than Umbrella Chronicles, and the gameplay is more refined and all that. Graphics are much better.
But it's still not that far up a list.
It's not, yeah, but because it's just an arcade shoot. I mean, I'm not really into that, but it was still fun. Like, it is a car game as well. But yeah, that's the reason I like it, because it retold some of my favorite stories in Resident Evil. And yeah, so moving on to number 10. This one is Resident Evil 5. At least you can comment on this one because you played it.
Oh wait, Resident Evil 5?
Yeah.
Number 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
So with
I was
Resident
about to say, if this was Resident Evil 3 or 4, I was about to say, oh, you're still getting pissed off with me.
Resi 5, good game. It's just not as good as these other ones here.
No Cthulhu's.
Because I actually got the trailer for this game looked really good.
That's in all trailers.
No trailers, no.
Well, most trailers look good.
This is one of those trailers
The only
you
trailers I
hyped.
can honestly say that I don't think are good are the ones where you don't see anything for the game. So you know, like that Call of Duty
Well,
trailer
like the teasers.
where it's like, it's got actual characters talking about, just talking.
Yeah, okay.
That I don't like.
Yeah, so that doesn't show gameplay.
Yeah, it needs to show actually something
Yeah.
decent about.
Yeah,
Like you see the Black Ops 4 Blackout trailer.
It was just like all just cutscenes. Not
Yeah,
cutscenes, but like it was
that
nothing,
I
no
liked
gameplay.
because it showed everything you can do.
Oh, did show
It made
gameplay?
it look good.
That's not
In
the
the
one.
Blackout cutscene, yes.
That's not the one I'm thinking of then.
It's the one where they're showing like you getting in the boat, getting in helicopter and all that.
I haven't seen it then.
It's decent. Like, not trying to say obviously game's really good. I'm just trying to say that that's the type of cutscene you'd want, because you'd want to see some decent gameplay
Yeah.
from the game.
Yeah, the trailer had that. It had some pretty good gameplay to show off, but then it all changed because of some controversy, and now you have Sheva in the game, and everything's just different.
Sheva,
Yeah,
leave her alone.
yeah, she shouldn't be like she was just
She
there.
had decently huge balloons.
That's not okay. Fine, that's your opinion, but that's not why.
Hey, I'm just gonna say one thing. When we got all the costumes, you cannot lie and say she did not become one of your favourite characters.
That's not no. But just because of the costume.
You really loved her almost naked costume. You cannot lie.
She was just there because of some controversy. Well,
He's
big controversy,
lying.
but yeah,
He
which changed
really
the whole
liked
game.
her when we saw the costumes.
Nah, the trailer looked good, but what we got, I mean, it was still good. I mean, we had fun in co-op, but if it was solo, I mean, it still had fun, but just, yeah, it sucks. And I hate taking care of the AI because you have to give
I'm
them
just
weapons
gonna
and
be
ammo and all
honest.
that.
The only thing about that game that I can honestly say I didn't fully like was how much it, like, just buying one gun for each boss
Yeah,
ruined it.
buy one for each boss. Big gun for each boss.
If you bought one gun
Yeah,
for each boss,
yeah.
it ruins the boss.
Oh yeah, because it's
Any boss,
Cool.
you just buy an RPG and it one hits them.
Yeah, but like it's still 10,000 for an RPG.
Still, you can literally save up all your money from the normal game, like the normal things,
Yeah.
and then just buy an RPG for these bosses just to easily...
Yeah, but how you gonna get through the rest of the game? The non-bosses? Yeah.
Picking up guns, getting ammo. You don't really need to upgrade your guns
Well,
to do any damage.
Depends on your difficulty.
That's my point. Depending on difficulty. Unless you're one of those hardcore gamers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with all honesty, you could still fucking be a hardcore gamer and still buy an RPG for every boss if you do that fucking egg glitch.
Well, it'll be tougher, but I guess anything's possible, yeah.
Look, we did the egg glitch.
Yeah,
That's what made us get the RPGs for every boss.
Well, because we do it in professional mode. And, you know, we play through the game like 3 times.
Exactly.
So
it got pretty boring
but
after the second.
Resi 5, I still like the game. I like Wesker was the best in this one. And
Wesker?
yeah, the cutscenes were where he was in it. It was all good.
I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't like our final episode.
Of what? The...
Resident Evil 5.
What was it?
The 1v1.
Oh yeah, that was...
Where we both ended up being Wesker, and it was just like, you knew what to do in the game, and I'm just like, how'd you do that? And you're like, oh, sorry, this button. Oh, thanks, yeah, you tell me as you're winning.
I know how to play the game.
Then I actually catch up, and then somehow you get ahead last minute.
Yeah, that's because I'm good.
No, I was ahead
And now you
after
win.
figuring out, and then last minute
You can't handle losing.
No, I can't. I'll be honest. If it's to you and I did better throughout the gameplay, no. I'll be honest and say I can't handle it.
One thing to I like the item management and, you know, all the guns and upgrading. I don't know why I enjoyed that, because it's not really Resident Evil-y, but I liked it. In this game, at least.
I like the upgrading guns, because you play one mission with a very shit gun, and then you spend all your fucking coins upgrading, and the next episode is like, you're one-hitting anything.
Until other enemies come by.
Also to the fact that the machine guns, you can end up having 500 bullets.
Yeah, you can, like a
one
submachine gun,
just in
longest fucking...
Just in one magazine, and it still just looks like a 20 mag cartridge.
Cartridge, yeah? Was it magazine, yeah?
20... it's the cartridge.
Wait, is that... Oh yeah, it's a cartridge, magazine...
Magazines, the mags, are how much you have. The cartridge is what you put the ammo in.
Okay, I'm getting confused now.
Yeah, you are.
We're not talking about guns, we're talking about Resident Evil.
Well, technically you were.
Yeah, so... But yeah, I like the item management and all the guns and upgrading and all that. I like that part, so...
I liked the rotten eggs.
So it does have something that I didn't like in this next game. Resident Evil... I was going to say Resident Evil 9 for a second. Number 9. It's Resident Evil 6. I like overall gameplay and co-op in this game. You don't have to take care of your co-op buddy in this one, so that's what I liked about it. So you can still have fun in solo.
You're just saying it's number 9 because of Cthulhu.
No. I actually got hyped about this game. The trailer was good as well. And
you just hated Ada.
At least this trailer was accurate. But the thing about there's 4 campaigns to play. Leon had a terrible start because it's like 10 minutes of just nothingness. I mean, you don't know that at the start until like your first time you play it, but...
Yeah, but you can't really say anything. That's just you trying to get into the game.
Yeah, but like
that was the tutorial mission.
It was not... I mean, not that tutorial. I mean, the first chapter of the ends. You know, when you're inside the fucking party, the balloons and...
Yeah, no, I remember. But hey, I made it fun for you.
Yeah, but I guess it gets better, just takes a while. But best campaign overall, Chris's and his.
No.
And I just prefer the characters were good. Actually, I like Pierce. Of all the new characters they introduced, Pierce is the best.
I did not like Pierce's weapons.
I don't like Elena.
I don't mind Pierce as a character, I just hated his weapons.
What, sniper rifle and the machine gun?
Machine gun
Those
was
were
terrible.
good.
The sniper rifle was very hard to get kills with.
Yeah, you're just crap.
No, the machine gun was terrible, sorry. Because of its one burst thing. You waste a whole 2 mags just to kill a zombie.
Yeah, you can turn to full auto or single shot.
It was a single shot part that I was having difficulty with. But nah, I'm gonna be honest. You just hated the females because obviously I fucking...
Yeah, he played
said
as...
a lot.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about what I liked about the game here.
I don't care.
What I didn't like was Helena. I didn't like Helena. And Jake's and Sherry's campaigns, I had to see... The first time I played, I had to see that campaign first, because Jake, Wesker's son, and Sherry from Resident Evil 2 is back. So I'm like, okay, I gotta check this out. Wasn't the best campaign to start off with, but
You can't say anything.
She
became a fucking
What?
constant virgin.
Oh, that shit. Yeah, if you check out chapter 2 of Flippin' Jake's campaign, you'll see what he means. But yeah,
you could definitely call her the Virgin Mary.
But back in the day though, you couldn't play as Ada until you finished the first 3 campaigns. So when you do get to Ada though, it's kind of just like you play most of the same missions again, just going through with Ada. And
a random sidekick who's just there to stare at her backside.
Yeah, and then the cop got introduced through a patch who's can't interact with anything. That's another thing I don't like about Ada.
There was only one thing you can interact with.
What?
Her butt.
Okay, we're not fully interacting, so yeah.
Sniff it.
But like at the point where you get to Ada, it's just like it's all the same.
See, the one thing that I really didn't like though was you, as the second character in Ada's campaign, you could not interact with anything. Yet in the mission where you had to make sure the spotlight didn't find you, somehow you can finally interact with something, because it's like, oh, later on you can't open stuff, you can't fucking press buttons, and then a spotlight, oh, he's now a character.
Yeah, because it would be unfair.
No, it would be fucking amazing, just like
I mean, if you can't dodge the spotlight. But what was I saying?
It was unfair that you couldn't fucking open stuff.
Yeah, that's for Ada's campaign. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so graphics were better, characters were better, the story was like it was over the top. But that's what I liked about it. It was ridiculous, but that's what I liked about it.
Just say you liked Cthulhu.
No, but I like it was crazy boss fights and I like that.
He liked Cthulhu.
But it took away the the weapon, the item management and all that, so it was more simpler. But it kind of made it easy because this game was way easier than 5.
Yeah, you can't really say that.
Yes, yeah, I can say that.
There were some achievements that were more difficult.
Yeah, but the overall game
also to do some stuff it was more like grindy.
Overall, though, gameplay beginning to end.
Also to get all the medals, it was like you had to end up doing all of the like extra stuff.
This game was 5 was harder. You had to get S ranks, do professional mode, which is like almost one shot kill.
No, I'm saying 5 is harder to get the achievements, but I mean like 6, there was more grindy achievements.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't make it hard.
I wasn't saying it was hard. I was saying that it was more difficult to get it due to the grindiness.
Oh, God.
Because most of 5, S rank, that's easy to get S rank. Go on the fucking casualist level.
It's easy.
It's
easy to do. Yeah, same thing with 6, but we don't need S ranks, so we didn't bother.
Yeah, but no, with 6 you had to go through the highest difficulty as well.
Yeah, but it was easy. It was easier than 5.
Sometimes.
Okay, well that's your opinion, but so...
You have to admit there were some difficult moments in 6.
Yeah, but more in 5. You're not going to let this go, are you?
No. Not until you say you liked Cthulhu.
Fuck you.
Say it.
Never.
Say it.
Number 8. Moving on.
You like Cthulhu.
So number 8 now is Resident Evil
Cthulhu.
Original for PS1. I want to count the DS one here as well, Deadly Silence, because it's pretty much the same game. Just has a rebirth. The DS one has a rebirth mode, which kind of has these little mini games in it. But overall, it's the same game. Resident Evil Original. You haven't touched on this game at all? You haven't seen anything about it? Nothing?
Most of the games you've said so far, I have no idea what the fuck they are. I don't even... What game did you just say?
Resident Evil, the first one ever.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No.
Well.
I haven't touched... I was about to say... I've hardly heard any... I've heard of that one, obviously, but no. I didn't bother touching it. It wasn't my cup of tea.
Well, it was the first... I didn't play this... This wasn't my first game, but... the Resident Evil game, but... It was scary. It was actually pretty hard, just because, like, at first I didn't know what the hell you were doing, just shooting every zombie, then you realise you run out of ammo so quickly that you can have to start again and just... The knife is fucking useless. So...
The knife's always useless. Every Resident Evil, the knife will always be useless.
Yeah. Okay, well, no. Well, it's slightly more useful than others, but overall it's not a particularly
Because
handy weapon.
number 5, they were useless.
And number 6, they were actually not bad.
They were still slightly useless. The only difference is with number 6, it's like you had the stamina bar, which made it worse.
You don't use that for the knife. That's with melee. With the actual knife though, you can actually use it without.
Yeah, that's if you just fucking hold it and go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just fucking.
You can still kill enemies with that.
Yeah, but
Quicker than you can in these classic Resident Evils.
whatever.
But yeah, really difficult, scary, but it was still a classic. It like what's the word, like opened up doors, I guess. What's the word?
Free roam.
Yeah, it had free roam as well, which is pretty good. Then you get to get a key, come back, and open new doors for more exploration and items and
It was
progressing.
RPG.
Survival horror.
It was an MMO.
It like popularized the survival horror genre. Yeah, that's what I'd say. But yeah, it was good. It was scary as well. That's what Resident Evil was about. So yeah, we're getting to the more of the creepier stuff here. So, and the DS, the same thing. Haven't really played the online segment, whatever the fuck that is.
It had puppies.
The rebirth mode, I tried that. The mini games, I guess it was a nice addition. You can play classic mode on that if you want.
Mini games aren't Resident Evil based. That's Mario Party.
Okay, that's a completely different series. But yeah, good game overall. Not the best, but moving on to number 7 now. Resident Evil 0 for GameCube. So again you haven't. Yes.
GameCube was always pretty bad.
But the
There
thing
was
about
only one game on GameCube that I actually enjoyed.
What?
And that was the Super Mario Tag Team Racing one.
Yeah, you like racing games, isn't it?
That was the only GameCube game I played.
Yeah.
And that was because Matthew brought it over.
I have his friend Matthew over here. Everyone's gonna be like, who the fuck is Matthew?
Well, if they watched my channel, they would see him on the VR Skyrim and Biohazard.
Oh yeah, forgot.
Yay!
Forgot you actually, yeah, he was there. But yeah, Resident Evil 0 graphics were really good for GameCube. It's the same as Resident Evil 1 Remake, same graphics, but they look really good. Again, tank control, survival. Like, yeah, it was Resident Evil. It was Resident Evil. But the thing I didn't like about the game though, well, it wasn't co-op. It was more like you have to control 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
You play as Rebecca. There's also Billy, who's again
Billy Bob.
It was Billy Cohen or Owen or whatever, but some prisoner that escaped and got framed or some bullshit. But yeah, because
like
story
Leon.
doesn't. Leon got. Oh yeah, like Resident Evil. Yeah, it's not a big plot point like in Resident Evil 6. It's not like, oh, we gotta get framed, we gotta prove he's innocent. No, nothing like that. But
Well, technically, you did have to prove that
yeah, but like
Wesker,
we were just
Westcott Simmons killed fucking president.
Yeah, but we just had to. Yeah, we didn't really think about it. We were just shooting zombies at the time.
If only that game was Noah, they could have killed Donald Trump.
Okay, they just said, okay, can we murder the president?
No, I'm just saying, like, they just made a random president. Like, they could have made something more.
Well, someone who looked like him.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he wasn't president at the time.
Because look at the Simpsons. They were the people who found out Donald Trump would be being a president ages before he was.
Yeah, it's
and
predicting the future.
Yeah, Simpsons predict everything, man. Like the next thing, horror film, everyone's dead. We will die. Number 6.
Deep. But yeah, final thoughts on Resident Evil 0. Like, it was like Resident Evil 1 controls. I mean, Resident Evil 1 remake control. I don't even know what came out first, but it was good. Just the whole Billy Rebecca tag team and shit I didn't like. But some scary enemies. Those monkeys were pretty frightening. Had 2. I don't know what they're actually called.
They're monkeys!
I think you had one of the scariest enemies in the game though.
Shut up. They're humans, not monkeys.
They're monkeys.
It's racist.
They had the slime creature, the leech creature. Because when you enter a door, the music just spikes, and then this monster comes up who's actually not easily beaten without the right stuff.
You cannot say that's the scariest monster after playing Resident Evil 6 with the multiple titty monster.
One of the scariest monsters, and no, that's not scary. It's just funny to look at.
Multiple titties. He's tit mania.
But yeah, when I say it's like Resident Evil, you know, it's survival horror and all that, item management and stuff. This got rid of the item buckster that you'll see in classic Resident Evil games, which I didn't like because you had to drop stuff and pick stuff up and move to another area. But yeah, that's just for one game. Okay, so next one, Resident Evil, flipping number 6, Resident Evil 7, or Biohazard. Yeah, so...
He hasn't played VR, so it's never going to be ahead.
I haven't played the VR version.
So his opinion does not matter.
So, yeah, I played... No, I didn't have VR at the time, and I know what happens in the game, I just don't think going for a second run with VR would be...
but with all honesty, because the game is so accurate and it's all easy to remember it, yeah, you're not gonna lose memory for another couple of years, which means you're not gonna fucking play VR at all.
Well, not for this game. I mean, maybe there's a scary game coming up, but I think, well, yeah, this game is actually scary. Actually, you know, got frightened. So that
just because
not even with VR. I mean, just look on a TV.
I just thought of a really good game that probably work well in VR. But like now that I think about it, probably don't want it. Outlast.
Oh.
That'd be scary in VR, but the only issue is that naked guy.
I don't remember that game actually.
You're like in a prison kind of thing, I think. Like in this massive mountain.
Oh, you mean that doctor?
Yeah, but yeah. Like all the enemies are naked and you can see the jumps, like in A Way Out.
Ah, right. Okay.
Still can't believe you went there. Can you
It was an accident.
It
was an accident.
Oh my god! What? Did you not see that? No, I'm staring at my character. I saw my character's peanut. You didn't, did you?
So Resident Evil 7. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, it was scary. The graphics were really good.
The VR graphics aren't as good, but that's because VR.
Yeah, PS wasn't that powerful to handle
still,
that. But
still,
it still looked good.
What was your favourite part?
So favourite part was, I guess it was just the whole beginning, really, because, like, I think as the game goes on, it gets less scary. But because you don't have any weapons and you have to run away from
I think
the dead.
My favourite part, like, there's two parts. So the first part would be dinner time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Second part is also at the beginning. It'll probably be killing the dad.
Oh, the chainsaw fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with the cop car.
Oh, the cop car.
And driving the car, crushing the dad, burning him alive. Then still somehow being alive, chasing you later on, to you not really killing him until a very lot later.
So I think
I've done like 4 episodes of this, and this is like 4 hours, and we still haven't killed him, but we found the mum. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure we have killed him now.
Well, you know what happens though, right?
Yeah.
You forgot.
Not fully.
Well, if you get around to that, you'll see. But what was I saying? Yeah, scary game. I think probably the scariest game I ever played. The scariest game I've seen though was probably Silent Hill PT, but I haven't played it. But this is the scariest game I've played.
There's so many more scary games. Like most of them though are annoyingly only on PC.
Well, like Fatal Frame.
I mean, like the VR games on PC.
I saw that game. I just quickly backed out. But scary game, great graphics, characters. I wasn't really a fan of the main character. It was more like just you trying to survive. I mean, it goes back to his roots after Resident Evil 6 and
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't
Revelations.
Is it bad that playing the game you tend to completely forget who the main character is?
Yeah, his name was Ethan, but I don't know much about him.
So this is what happens. So at the start, you know him. You know who your main character is. And then after when you see his girlfriend turn for the first time, and the final time she calls you by your name, yeah, and you've got the dad just call you boy, and then the mum just pissed off at you not calling you Ethan, you just completely forget who the name is.
Yeah, I mean, it's not...
and then you finally remember a lot later when you find like the other female.
Yeah.
Who you get to choose to save.
Yeah. I fucked that up the first time.
Who did you choose?
I picked not your girlfriend. The other one.
How is that a fuck up?
Because that's the wrong choice.
No.
That's the bad ending. It is the bad ending.
Yeah, it's the bad ending, but like with all honesty,
that's what I thought.
She did technically cut your hand off.
That's what I thought. Yeah, but that's why, because I thought that she would actually help me. I thought she would be the better choice, but it's actually the bad ending though.
Mainly because your girlfriend tries killing you yet again, and you
Yeah.
end up having to kill her.
Yeah, so
Yay.
don't want to say any more about it.
And then you fly off in a helicopter all by yourself. Like,
Yeah.
where's my girl? I
Yeah,
thought she would marry me and saved her life, and she's somehow died as well, or fucked off.
but yeah, the one thing I don't like about this game are just the enemies, which are just black slime thingies.
It's not really the enemy.
I mean, it just, well, what are they then?
Well, first of all, you got the dad,
Yeah.
then you got the mum, then
Yeah.
you got the son,
Yeah.
but that's all because of technical grandma who turns into some fucking kid
Yeah, but
who controls the black slime because she has this mutant power.
but the black slime though, like the creatures, I wasn't really a fan of them because they're just there just to slow you
Yeah,
down,
but then that's
just to
the
shoot.
exact same. Oh, what's the game called? It's not the Evil Within. What's the other one?
But what are you talking about?
I'm trying to think of another game where the enemy is just terrible.
Well, that's one. That's what I didn't like about the game. Though. That's about it.
Okay.
But scary game, but still not my favorite. Still bad ones. So number 5. So the next game, yeah, Resident Evil 4. Yeah. You said it was not on your top list.
But that's mainly because
So
I didn't really get fully into Resident Evil at the point of time.
yeah, so bad timing.
If it got remade and I played it again, then yeah, it could go up on the list.
But for me, I played this at the right time. Actually, I was actually
Well, it wasn't
got this
more
game
bad. It wasn't
on-
more bad timing. It was literally just the fact that at the time that I started playing it, I was more into every other game, and I had stuff
Oh, that's a shame. Really,
that was going out.
you missed out.
because I was more multiplayer mad.
Well,
I'm still multiplayer mad.
It's remastered on PS4, so you can give it another go if you want. I die. But yeah,
Maybe.
Resident Evil 4. I actually got this on my like on a trip to Spain because there's like a PS2 there, and
Got a load of games from a trip to Spain.
yeah, it's just one of them. I just thought, yeah, what game you want to bring with? Okay, Resident Evil 4, cool. So, I remember Resident Evil, and yeah, I just got this game and it was good. I didn't expect it to be so good, even though it was different. It wasn't scary. Like, it had a few scary moments. Probably that bit when you're in the sewers trying to, and that bodyguard's chasing you. But for us, yeah,
You're in the sewers and Pennywise is just shooting you.
yeah, I mean, just like there's not really that many scary points, but I think the overall like graphics were a step up. Leon was badass. Yeah, you actually get wet for him in this one. Yeah,
Did you say you actually get work for him?
wet for him, like as you were saying before.
No, I was just saying when you ever see Leon, you get work.
In this one, I just know he's like he's just much better like than he was in Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
He's not my favorite character, but he's.
Who's
one
your
of my favorites.
favourite? Oh wait, isn't it Ada?
It's not Ada, no.
It's Ada.
It's.
You could not lie. You see that booty.
When's
you're like,
she coming back in another fucking game? Seriously.
Yo, you actually
Oh, wait.
admit it.
Oh, wait, Resident Evil 2 remake at least. Yeah, that's about it, but not another future game.
So does that mean Sherry's
Like-
also going to be in the remake?
Yeah, but as in the remake, she's a like 10-year-old or something.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
that shit. No, I'm not into that stuff.
But-
I'm just gonna go back to Resident Evil 6. See Sherry. All her gymnastic.
Have you seen the
lifts.
Have you seen the outfits you can get for the characters? Yeah, you should take a look.
What you talking about Resident Evil 6?
Yeah. Yeah, he's doing a bit of that. You can't wait.
I'm not about to turn my PS4 on.
But Resident Evil
Fine.
4 though, where was I? But yeah, this game was it was like not rated number 1, but no 1 or 2, like best on game. I think it came out on GameCube first, and it got ported to PS2.
Yeah.
But it was like at the time, it was still one of the best games in at the time. Yeah, won a bunch of awards and shit. So, but the thing I don't like about this game is actually the one you gotta protect every fucking time she's with you, because she can't do shit. You just have to protect her, and yeah, also protecting yourself. But I just don't like actually. She doesn't. There's no point. You're looking at it right now, aren't you?
I'm sorry. Now you're looking as well.
Don't know if you want to show it to the camera. But
Do you want me
yeah,
to?
yeah, he's looking at Sherry's alternate outfits in Resident Evil 6.
Should I put it close to the camera?
Yeah, there you go. God. But yeah, well, that's what I don't like about the game. But everything else I like. I like the new enemies because I think kind of getting tired of zombies at this point. I like the different types of enemies. What do you call it? I forgot what they call it. The ones that regenerate. Those were actually pretty creepy.
I found my favourite outfit.
And you're still in the motherfucking
I'm sorry. You remember that mission?
Oh yeah.
You could show this one.
Yeah, so he's showing me that. Another cherry outfit. Focus. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, it was an outfit from one of the missions that Alex loved.
That you loved it.
You loved it too.
So where was
I was the one that got to play it.
But yeah, Resident Evil 4, good game. I like the violence. The chainsaw guys were fucking scary as well. Like they had scary enemies more than scary environments. But yeah, great game. Moving on. Number 4, Resident Evil 1 Remake.
Yeah.
So the thing I like about this, graphics were like Resident Evil 0, but these were really good. What I like about it is not just the graphical overhaul; it's actually they changed the whole map. Like you actually got extra areas, new enemies, and all that, and different puzzles and keys. Like it's not like like in Crash Bandicoot, remastered, whatever. And Call of Duty Remastered. That's what it is. It's just like graphical overhaul, maybe some tweaks here and there, but overall it's kind of the same game. If you know where things are in that game, it's going to be there in the same spot. But in this one, things have been moved around, so it's not where you think it is if you play the original. So they move things around, so you gotta change. So it keeps it fresh instead of just becoming the same thing. So that's another thing I liked about it. The Crimson Head enemies, which you actually have to, they were fast. They slash you and you have to kill them and burn their bodies. That's another thing you have to do. Fuck you, man. I'm trying to do my list.
I'm listening to your list.
Yeah, you keep showing me pictures of.
I'm not showing you pictures.
Okay, you're just having it there like that. I can easily do.
It's your fault to look.
It's distracting.
I'm just enjoying an Ada.
So yeah, what was that? But yeah, they also had these defense items in the game as well. There's like the dagger, which you can stab on a zombie if they grab you, and then for Jill, it was the taser, which was not as good as the flash grenade for Chris because you actually get to blow their heads off with it.
Yeah.
So you're like, yeah, like you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm just listening.
So
I have to make comments, or else there's honestly no point. What?
But yeah, that's what I liked about it. Like it was actually it was scary again. Like it was scarier than Resident Evil 0. I think it was more scary than the first game as well. Like it retained the whole survival horror. It was scary. It was kind of difficult as well. But they made so many changes to it, good changes. That it was just still like it is considered one of the best in some people's best in their lists, in other people's lists. But there's still better games. The Resident Evil 1 remake. So yeah, this is top 4, yeah. So I think from Resident Evil, from now top 3, these are the real good shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, I found a mod.
You keep laughing.
I found a mod for Resident Evil 6.
Is it the one where I think I know the one you're talking about?
Do not mention it to the camera.
I think I know it's. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, it's that one.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just saw the picture and I'm like.
Yeah, it's something you can't show to YouTube and shit.
Uh.
But yeah, we're on number 3 now, which is Resident Evil 3, the one that you just saw didn't play. So yeah, you're looking at this now.
Well, no offense, I already knew what number 1 was.
I guess it doesn't matter because you don't really know.
I don't know. Like I have no idea what number 2. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, so I guess it's alright.
But I knew the number 1 would have been the one you've done.
But with Resident Evil 3, it was like Resident Evil 2, but this game had the Nemesis. He was probably the scariest thing in Resident Evil. Scariest one, because he chases you. Like the first time, every time I replay the game and get to that point where you see the Nemesis for the first time, I still shit myself. I mean, not literally, but like I'm still get like goosebumps. Like I know he's coming, but you still get a bit scared.
Because it's the nostalgic shock.
It's the yeah. That's okay. I put nostalgia like over everything else.
See, that's not what I do. Like nostalgia's like in there, but it's not completely what I base my list about.
Yeah, but like that's what I do.
Yeah, but that's just because you're really into your older games.
Yeah, that's what you grew up with. That's
Unless
those are the
a
ones.
later on game had something you're even more into, which I honestly hate the fact that you haven't gone for that.
Nah, this is how I do it. This is how I
No,
feel.
you go for the booty.
I'm not going for nah.
You go for the booty.
Yeah, we'll do a top 10 booty. Yeah. Games.
Really?
No, not really.
I was about to say, really? I'll be happy with that. It's huge. It's luscious. It's the booty of
How
all
do you
booties.
comment on that?
Yeah, the worst part is how would you show?
I don't know.
Then you have to look it up themselves. It's like, oh, by the way, this booty is huge.
Yeah, but like that's,
We don't
unless-
believe you.
Yeah, those ones you kind of have to show some sort of picture.
Well, you can.
I'm not doing that.
You can.
Nah.
I
But-
think they'll like it.
Yeah, of course, but I don't know
Clickbait.
if YouTube will like it though.
Yeah, but clickbait.
It probably exists, but we'll continue with this list, yeah.
That was a video from YouTube that I just showed you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that.
Of a
oh,
mod.
okay. Well, don't want to risk it right now. So with Resident Evil 3, Nemesis, probably the best thing about the game, scariest monster of all Resident Evil games. What I do like about this game is that it's easily replayable for me. Like I can always go back to this game and just know where everything is, and still it still feels good to play.
Yeah.
What else about it? It's like Resident Evil 2, but it had the Nemesis, and it was back to one disc instead of two discs, and there's not really like much difference in the two games other than stuff I mentioned before. And they also had the reload machine where you can make your own what do you call them? You can make your own ammo with gunpowder.
Oh yeah. Like instead of just combining herbs, you can
Yeah.
actually make your ammo. So like the
Yeah,
lowest.
did you have anything to say about it?
Not particularly.
You can't remember it.
Not that much.
Ah, good. But yeah, that I remember a lot about this. I can probably be in like an hour, or like maybe a little over an hour.
You say that, but like you're supposedly most nostalgic about Spire, yet you can't beat that.
Because
I somehow
because
I
I'm playing
somehow
with
get
you.
the platinum before.
Because I'm playing with you. That's why.
No, because
yeah.
you have to show everyone everything, so it's like you have to get everything sorted.
Yeah, because you have to 100% not something like this. But no, man.
Speaking of which, somehow I'm ahead of you in achievements.
But that's because you had to speed. Because this is just speed running. If I speed run Spyro, I can probably do that, sure, as well.
Yeah, if we speedrun Spire without actually going 100%, we both probably could complete it in under an hour.
Yeah. So I don't know what you're saying. Like
I'm just saying one thing,
you
man.
play Spyro, but you can't speed run because I'm not trying to speed run it.
Second game, I'm somehow still ahead of you in achievements. You got 71%, I've got 74.
Well, maybe I haven't synced mine yet.
Hmm?
Don't know if I synced mine yet. Synced my trophies.
No, I looked through all the trophies. We both have the same trophies. I just have one more.
Okay.
The Bob one.
You got the bob?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
I don't know how I got the Bob.
Okay, well, we'll get to that in our Spyro series. But yeah, that's Resident Evil 3. So moving on to number 2. My number 2 is Resident Evil. These last two were definitely the hardest. These two are very close. I just think I mean I put it like this.
See, I'm just saying one thing. I don't think number 2 should be number 2 because I have no fucking idea what it is.
Okay, because you haven't played. This is how I feel. This is my list.
I don't care.
This is my number 2 is Code Veronica. I mentioned in my top 10 the best games of all time.
Veronica might be hot,
That-
but she doesn't deserve number 2.
There's no one even called Veronica in
Oh,
this game
then fuck that shit. Why is it number 2?
because it's my list. let me finish.
It needs a Veronica.
Yeah, it's very close to Resident Evil 2, but for reasons I'll get into later. But Resident Evil Code Veronica. Yeah, the player is clear again. Thank fuck. Also, this game, it's probably like the second longest, I guess, to Resident Evil 6, I guess. It's one of the longer classic Resident Evil games, and I don't know why, I just enjoyed going through it all. Like, it's a big game, but
Yeah.
I know everything is. I beat it in under under 5 hours, yeah, because there was a trophy for doing that. Yeah, I remember now. So it got ported to the PS4, I had to play on that, and oh my god. So, graphics in this game, it came out on Dreamcast, but it got ported over to the PS2, and I thought this is what PS2 graphics look like at the time. But then I saw Resident Evil 4, like, okay, that's what they should look like, okay. But nonetheless,
that is your number 2.
Yeah. I got flipping PS1 here.
I prefer that one.
That's... I think that's,
Code Veronica Blesses the PS4.
Code Veronica Blesses the that's what do you call it? Darkside Chronicles. Yeah, it came out on PS3, but anyway.
That looks better.
Yeah, of course it's better. Yeah.
Like that, you need the graphics.
But
if you do not see the balloons, it's not good.
Yeah, but with Code Veronica, I don't know why. Like the music was great. The story was complete cheesy. There was one character called Steve, who no one likes, but I don't know why. I just found him funny.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is another thing I really do hate about games, when they have the generic names.
What, Steve?
Steve, Kyle, Bob,
what names do you want?
Jim.
You want the Japanese names?
No. I don't really care about Japanese names.
You want Cthulhu, yeah.
No. So like Atlas, Rogers.
Rogers is I thought that's a generic name.
No,
Roger.
Richard would be generic. Rogers isn't. Rogers is like a surname.
Oh, so surnames then.
So like Atlas.
So like Chris.
Ghost.
You don't like Chris either.
Well, my name is generic. I'm not even the biggest fan of my own name.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I found it too generic.
Okay, well...
So like Ghost, Nikolai...
Yeah, but those are code names. Well, not Nikolai, that's Russian, but Ghost is...
Yeah, but you know what I mean by generic names that you wouldn't really just constantly see within where we live.
So it's like, hey Ghost. I imagine someone having a friend called Ghost.
That'd be amazing, like, just... Yo, my G. Ghost us.
Yeah, but what? Ghost us what?
Ghost us.
Ghost us?
Yeah. Gustus.
That's another name, Gustus. Yeah.
Gustus Glut. Oh no, that's Augustus.
Yeah, August, that's from Charlie and Chocolate Factory, yeah. Or Willy Wonka's whatever. Off topic.
Get the name completely correct.
There's 2 versions and
Stop, go.
Classic and
do the list.
remake.
List.
Yeah, so I was saying, Code Veronica, we had Steve,
Ugh.
who had a very whiny voice, but I just found it funny.
Oh,
and the drama in this game is so cheesy and bad, but I just found it so good. That's why it had things that weren't like, it would be bad, but it's so bad it's good kind of thing. And I just like it for that.
Like South Park.
What about South Park?
The jokes are more cheesy and rude.
And
And it can be so bad, but it's funny. Like the beginning racist part that makes everyone laugh, but it's bad.
Oh, when I say bad, well I mean like it's horrible in terms. It's worse. Not like bad as in people find it offensive kind of thing.
Yeah, and then it turns out to be funny. Okay, so bad as in horrible. So like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something really bad.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything. Your jokes.
I'm trying to do my thing here.
Go on, do your thing.
Yeah, so, I mean, when I say, you know, the drama and all that, the music, there was this love interest between Claire and Steve that kind of came out of nowhere. And it just didn't work, but, like, at the end, they kind of, I guess they sort of say they love each other, I guess. But, it just comes off as funny.
Fall in love with you.
But it just comes off as funny for me. But yeah, it's just things like that. Like the game's kind of full of this drama, cheesy shit. But that's what I love about it. And also the villains. Fucking there's Alfred Ashford and his twin sister.
They have a butler as a villain.
No, because you're on.
You did get.
Oh yeah, Alfred. Yeah. Yeah, they had Alfred and Alexia and
Alexa. So they had a butler
Alexia.
and sound system.
No, not Alexa. Alexia. See.
That's just Alexa, but going Alexa. Oh.
But what was I saying? Yeah, the Alfred had this whale laugh. Like every time he laughed, he was like. I can't do it. Sorry, that was my very terrible attempt.
I'm gonna be honest, that didn't even sound like a laugh. That
I
sounded
can't do it.
That sounded like a dying woman moaning after sex.
It was like a dolphin or something.
That wasn't even a dolphin.
Or a whale or whatever.
That was.
Yeah, not a whale, dolphin. Sorry.
That wasn't a dolphin or whale.
Yeah, it was dolphin. I tried to do it, but
that was really bad sex.
that was bad sex noise. I can't do it. So the voice just doesn't work like that. But if you see, you know what I mean. And again, cheesiness, satisfyingness with these two. But I just like these villains because they're just so over. Like, I don't know if they're over. They're just creepy, but like in a very cheesy way as well. And again with Alexia, she's barely on screen, but she's like the main villain.
Yeah.
And then
same with like any villain.
And she becomes this plant monster thing. I don't even know, but I'm just like, okay, cool.
Which one's this? Code Veronica.
Yeah. At least the thing I liked about Darkside Chronicles though is they retold it and they kind of reiterate on it. So it was more, you kind of understood it a bit more. But yeah, Code Veronica. Oh yeah, I remember that this one story. Yeah, I remember my dad playing it. And
you ready for that laugh?
No, please don't.
Really, why?
Please don't. I'm trying to do my list. You keep
it's
interrupting
38
me.
seconds.
Okay, if you want, but where was I? Oh, he's gonna show the laugh. Is what I'm talking about.
Welcome, Claire. Consider the area you are in a special playground I have prepared just for you. Please try and keep me amused, and do not disappoint me by dying too soon. I so want to enjoy this.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't even know if I forgot how funny that was.
See, now that was a good interruption.
I forgot how funny that was, but yeah, that's things like that. But story I was gonna say was my dad actually got this game. He played it through, and he actually ran out of ammo, and he got to the point where the Bandersnatchers come out, these tough enemies, and he had to actually reset the whole game because he fucked up. And the game was actually like, if you fuck up, you can actually have to start the game all over again. So you have to actually play it smart. But yeah, good game. It is actually kind of difficult in some areas, and those cheesiness things. Yeah, that's why it's my number 2. So, well, finally my number 1. Can't stop thinking about it now.
Oh, it was close. I can't do the whole laugh.
Number 1 is Resident Evil 2. Yeah.
6.
No. So Resident Evil 2.
You sounded confused.
I think I played this. My first Resident Evil game was Resident Evil 3. I think this was my second game, and I preferred it better than 3.
Wait, so you played 3, then 2,
then I probably played 1 because it's the games ahead. I saw what my dad was playing. You know when your parents, I don't know if you actually did, but your dad played the game and you were like sitting behind him just watching.
Okay, so here's just a story about my childhood's games. My mum only played Spyro, and that was after I started playing Spyro. My dad, the only game he ever played was, you know, Buzz?
I thought it was Tomb Raider.
No, that's my stepdad.
Oh, sorry.
This was like when I was really young. You know that game mode Buzz?
Yeah.
That or fucking Guitar Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
They were the only 2 games my dad would play.
So, what's Buzz? Is it the
So,
game with that
it's
guy
like-
with the
it's-
remote, the big button on it?
So yeah, it's literally like you have those multiple remotes all having a buzz button,
Yeah.
and then you've got like the Guitar Hero colours: green, red, blue,
Yeah.
yellow, and first person to buzz in gets to answer a question if they know it, and they have to press the colour.
Oh, is that it?
Of
It's
the
just
answer.
like a game show?
It's literally a game show quiz thing.
Oh, okay. You have like 4 controllers and 3.
No,
like,
that was 8.
Oh, okay. So you had like a nice family game show night?
Yeah. It was a fun game. But yeah, they were the only games my dad played, and my mum, she only liked Spyro.
Ah, so...
Because she hardly ever played it.
Yeah, because with Resident Evil, it looked complicated at the time. So you kind of just, sit... And it was scary as well, so you kind of just sit back, let your dad do all the work.
You sit back and your dad's like, I smell piss. Alex, did you do it again? No, this time it was the animal. don't own any animals. Are you sure? You don't like them? I like them now.
I didn't do that. I don't think I've ever, went that far in a scary game. Nah, so, but yeah, this game was still scary, so I can't wait.
I think I've done it once, but it wasn't because of a scary game, it was because of a really funny comedy part in a game, where, when you laugh so hard, so like what you almost did.
Yeah, wasn't going to that length, but yeah.
No, but I couldn't stop laughing throughout this whole fucking mission. And it was like half an hour of just me on the floor laughing because it continued going. My friend just lay in the back and go, we need to complete this.
Oh, it's from a game you're playing?
I can't remember, but I remember doing that. It's so funny.
You gotta remember that one?
I
must know. But with Resident Evil 2, cannot wait for the Resident Evil 2 remake. Definitely playing that day one.
I want a Code Veronica remake.
I want that too. I want Resident Evil 3 remake. I want a lot of classic remakes.
I don't care about any other Resident Evil. Code Veronica remake now.
You don't even know it.
With co-op.
Well, there is a Darkside Chronicles. For now, it's the closest thing you get into a remake. It doesn't have the laugh. Like the voice acting's better in that one.
But I don't care. I want the bad voice acting.
Well, it's on PS4 actually. It's on the.
That one.
Yeah, that one. It's imported over. Yeah.
Okay, let's play it. That'll be our next series.
But,
I'm calling it.
But with Resident Evil 2, it had the 2 discs, Leon and Claire. You can play Leon first, then Claire first, but then I accidentally found out that you can actually swap the discs over and play Claire first. It says disc 1, disc 2. You play 1 first, obviously. But this
that's probably why I never got into that, because I always played 1 then 2.
Yeah, but this one...
Any game that has 1 and 2, you always think to play 1 first, then go for 2. You never think, I'm gonna do 2 first. Yay!
Yeah, but I found out by accident, I just put 2 in without knowing. And then I played, I was like, okay, I'm starting Claire first, I'm on where Leon should be, and I'm like, wait a second, I'm the same, right? But then I just did it anyway, and I'm like, okay. And the story kind of changes as well because of that. So, Claire, she still goes through her things, but her area, her section, but the story is a bit tweaked. As in, Sherry gets infected. That doesn't happen with Leon and Claire, but with Claire and Leon it does.
You don't talk about Sherry like that.
But then you have to try and
She's pretty on the inside.
You have to find an anti-serum or whatever. But with Resident Evil 2, it... I don't know how to put it. It was just you're playing. It's just fuck yeah. The music was so good. The atmosphere was great. It was just perfect. It was a perfect sequel. Everything about it, step up from the first game. Even with 3, it was good.
You can't really say it was a perfect sequel if you haven't played number 1 before number 2.
Because I played number 1. Number 1's gonna be the weaker one, but I still played anyway, and I was correct.
Yeah, but it's more of the fact that you wouldn't know that. It's you play number 3.
I didn't know at the time, but now that
I like Resident Evil now. And then you play number 2, it's oh yeah, I love it. And then it's oh, this is a good sequel. Oh wait, I haven't played number 1. Then you play number 1, it's yeah, I knew it was a good sequel. And it's yeah, but you can't really say...
I gave it a shot, and now then, I judged it. And I'm yeah, 2 is better than 1.
Well, that's obvious, because the list you put 2 is so far ahead of 1. Yeah.
So it was what you call a Resident Evil survival horror game. Perfect example. Better graphics, more enemies.
Damn.
It had it had one of the coolest monsters. First it had Mr. X, who was like the Nemesis.
Oi. They're copy of fucking X-Men.
Wait, that's Professor X?
Professor X.
This one's Mr. X. This one's a tyrant.
It's his dad.
Yeah, it's a tyrant.
It's his dad.
It's not. Well, so Professor X's dad, Mr. X.
Yeah.
I mean, he is bold as well.
Really?
Yeah. He's this guy in a trench coat actually, and he doesn't chase you throughout the whole game. He just chases you in some areas.
Oh, this just reminds me of Outlast now, but instead in Outlast the guy's naked.
Yeah, he gets naked when he transforms into his
final
form. Yeah, he gets naked.
Like Dragon Ball.
Yeah, without genitalia, with those kind of things. I mean, he wouldn't need it really. So yeah, but yeah, you had Mr. X, which was cool enemy. You were gonna say something? Then there was the G-Virus William Birkin monster.
Yeah.
Who's Sherry's dad, and this the thing about this guy is that
So many spoilers.
like, I just have to talk about this game so much, like even if it's spoiler, because then I wouldn't have much to talk about. But then he had so many forms. He had like I think 5 forms, 6 forms.
Listen, man, he can't beat Goku. Goku has multiple.
Yeah, but these forms are actually interesting. They're actually different, and they change the way he actually attacks you and all that. So
Goku's forms change. His hair goes different
but
colors.
that's Goku. This is Resident Evil.
You didn't get that joke, did you?
Yeah, because he what?
I said Goku changes.
Yeah, he does.
His hair color.
Yeah, his change color. Yeah, hair color. That's it.
Yeah.
And his aura.
Well, no. There's one form where you got 2 and 3 where the hair goes really long,
Mhm.
and then you got God mode and the blue hair one.
So one's red, one's blue.
Yeah, and then you've got fucking the Sixth Sense one where it's like he just looks white. Like he literally looks like he turns into Casper.
Are we counting GT?
No, this is like super.
Oh, we're not counting GT. So that the GT didn't exist, yeah.
I don't watch GT.
I haven't seen.
I only watched the original.
Yes, well, that's a whole other thing. Probably get to an anime list at some point.
We wouldn't be talking about Dragon Ball in that.
But yeah, Resident Evil 2, my favorite game, very close to Code Veronica because of that. But this does have the cheesy voice acting, but it just has the best nostalgia, and it was just the perfect sequel.
No, I'm just
After
stating.
knowing it came from #1, this is what it evolved to. It was the best.
Now guys, just so you guys know, Alex likes to play a prank where whenever he says 2, he means 6, and whenever he says 6, it means 2.
So because Resident Evil 6 is your favorite game?
I'm not saying nothing.
Yes, it is.
I'm not
so
saying nothing.
I think I counted all Resident Evil games that I've played.
And then you remember like 3 others that you played, but they're like so unforgetful that you forgot everything about them.
No, I think that's all of them. Yeah, that's
like
all
Resident Evil 9000, Resident Evil GT, Resident Evil Dragon Ball Z remake,
Resident Evil mixing with crossover Dragon Ball.
Resident Evil Final Form.
Oh, good. But yeah, that's just gonna end thing. Yeah, so that's my best to worst Resident Evil. All the games I've played, I haven't played. The ones I haven't played are more the forgetful ones. But yeah, that's my worst to best Resident Evil list. So, any final words?
No.
That's it, because you haven't played much really. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you all in the next list.
Peace.
Oh yeah, and a link for his list will be in my description. I keep forgetting.
When I do it.
Yeah, so see you guys later.